Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing amazing. In this video, I will be telling you about what initiatives Canadian government is taking in helping people who want to immigrate from Ukraine on a permanent or temporary basis. Canada is looking to do its part to assist as many Ukrainian as possible, and Ukrainians who wish to come to Canada on a temporary basis, they will be able to obtain a Canada Ukraine authorization. This is the emergency travel, so if they want to come, they can have this Canada Ukraine authorization and they may come here, and then there'll be no limit on the number of Ukrainian who wants to apply. So it's not, oh, it's 5,000 and it's done. No, pending background verification check, pending background check, and then the security screening, they will be able to have their stay in Canada, and they can extend it to at least by 2 years. IRCC is planning to open up this pathway in 2 weeks, I believe. That's what the whole idea is. They will also implement a special expedited family sponsorship program for the permanent residents. So it will create details for this program in the coming weeks. In the coming weeks, you'll get to know that how you can move from Ukraine on a temporary or permanent basis. And all the Ukrainians who will come to Canada under the measures that we just talked about, like permanent or temporary, they'll be able to apply for open work permits, which means they will be able to work here in Canada for any employer, and there is no restriction or limitation with respect to the kind or type of employer they can actually work in, which is in fact a really great initiative which IRCC, which Canadian government is of course taking. They have stressed that more information on these measures that they are taking, or on these programs, including the processing time, including everything, application fee, whatever, it will be coming in the upcoming week. Canada is also allowing unvaccinated Ukrainians to enter the country. If they have a temporary resident visa, then they may enter, or if they have a temporary permit, resident permit, or any written notice on their application for permanent residence in Canada, if it was approved, and even if they were unvaccinated, Canada is welcoming them. Canadian government previously said that IRCC is basically prioritizing applications for people who are living in Ukraine, because there was a lot of backlogs. But now, considering the situation that we have here presently, and of course it's a very sad situation, so Canadian government is trying to do its bit. Ukrainian nationals in Canada, they can apply to extend their status as a visitor, as a student, or as a worker, and it's fine. And Canada will definitely prioritize the renewal of work and study permits for Ukrainian nationals, and extend a policy which will allow people to apply for a work permit within Canada. And temporary residents who will receive a job offer, they will be allowed to remain in Canada, and they can start working for the work permit application to be processed. So that's fine. So that means if something is expiring, or if there's any issue, then it's absolutely fine. Canada, as always, is being very supportive and is being very welcoming. IRCC is also establishing a dedicated service channel that will just take care of Ukrainian inquiries, so that everything doesn't fit into the backlog which is there, because for so many reasons, because of COVID it was there. So whatever Ukrainian inquiries they have from people within Canada and abroad, they're gonna help him. And IRCC is accepting collect calls at 1613 321 4213. The number will be here. Using the IRCC web form, affected clients can add the keyword Ukraine 2022, that is Ukraine 2022, to their inquiry, and the email will be prioritized, because the moment you will have this in your subject, they will get to know that this inquiry is with respect to something else. And then, this is inquiries with respect to Ukrainian people who would like to come here, so they're going to take care of it. Now, open work permit, if we're going to talk about it, then IRCC will issue open work permits, like I said, to Ukrainian visitors also, whether they are visitors, or whether they are workers, or whether they are students who are actually in Canada and they cannot go home because of obvious reasons. So fees will be waived. Please make sure and you understand this, and you are not, because when things like this scams comes up too, so you should be aware. So fees will be waived active to February 22nd, 2022 for certain travel and immigration documents like Canadian passports, permanent resident travel documents, proof of citizenship, visitor visas, as well as work and study permits. And IRCC says further details will be available in the coming weeks. So basically whatever they are trying to whatever measures they are possibly trying to provide, all the information will be there in upcoming weeks. So please stay tuned. Whatever information I will see, I'm going to pass it on to you. Just stay safe, and everyone will try their best to make sure that we just pray for them and hope everything gets well really soon. So take care. Bye.